Saint-Maximin weighing up his options. Doesn't see any passing options, so goes for goal. Saint-Maximin picked that one out. Right now we might get that. Tammy Abraham on the volley. Oh, what a finish from Tammy Abraham. This is why I'm starting him. We've got some difficult Premier League games coming up in this series. I mean, the month of October is going to be a madness because we're up against Everton, then Arsenal, then Leicester and City. Well, it's going to be a difficult month of football, at least in terms of the Premier League. This episode, we're also going to be playing our very first Europa League game, first European night with Newcastle. I'm super excited for that. Of course, we did end up beating Ludogorets, but that was a weird one because they actually forfeited the game. I've never seen that happen in any of my career modes so far, so it was hilarious, but can't wait to play PSV in this one. Big episode today, especially for the Premier League, as we try and make a push towards the top 6, and I'm hoping we can get there. It's going to be a massive episode, and if you are enjoying this Newcastle career mode, I'd really appreciate if you could come in with the support and drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's kick things off. Starting off the episode with a press conference. Give Joe Willock number 28 as that's what the number he's been wearing at Newcastle, so I completely had no idea about this, and since Joe Willock is donning the number 28 at Newcastle, it's only fair we give him that kit number, so there you go, that's done. Next up, will you sign Andrea Lunin? He's got great potential and will go straight into the lineup. You're not wrong here. If we do sign Andrea Lunin, he'll probably be first choice over Dubravka, but I'll be real with you guys, I feel like this is way too much of an unrealistic signing. I know we signed Tolisso lately, but there was a good story behind that, his contract was expiring and all that. With Lunin, he's a young player playing at Real Madrid. It just kind of doesn't make sense for him to move to Newcastle. Plus, spending a lot of money on a goalkeeper just doesn't sit right with me. I know it's an important position, but I feel like we can get away with signing a relatively cheaper keeper from England itself, and I think that could be the smart thing to do. Signing young goalkeepers, I just don't think it's worth it because keepers anyway have a long lifespan in terms of their career mode overall. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with the keeper position. Maybe that's for next season because Dubravka is still doing a fairly decent job, but soon we'll have to make a decision. Let me know if you guys have got any goalkeeper suggestions in the comment section. Next up, what are your thoughts on Ryan Fraser and what are your plans for him? It's been a weird time here at Newcastle for Ryan Fraser. Saint-Maximin and Almiron have been my first choice wingers. Ryan Fraser is basically used as a substitute. That doesn't mean he hasn't been getting game time. He still plays a lot of games because of us being now in so many different competitions, but he hasn't really established himself as like a quality player for us. In fact, I can't even remember like one crazy good moment Ryan Fraser produced for us. So it's been a weird time for him, but still he's going to be an important player for the setup. In case any injuries happen, he's always there to come in and step in. So he's still going to be a part of the squad overall, but he's still being a backup player for us. With that, press conference done. Tammy Abraham picks up player of the episode for this one, and it's good to see him win this award because he missed out on it when he even scored a hat-trick for us in this series, and that's very rare. I just felt like in that episode Tolisso was better, but last episode Tammy Abraham came in with the goods. He delivered a lot of goals, and that's why he picks up the player of the episode award. Last episode we had a painful penalty shootout against, of course, Manchester City. We were on the wrong side of it, but ultimately this may benefit us as our focus is now going to be completely on both the Premier League and of course the Europa League. I want to try and go as far as possible in this competition. Winning it with Newcastle United wouldn't be a stretch, so that is kind of what I'm hoping for. Plus it could be a great way to enter the Champions League. It's now time for us to play PSV. We're going to be playing them, I think, at home at St. James's Park, so definitely looking forward to this one. In other news, look at the growth Hamadou Mbake has been on right now. We loaned him out at like 62 overall after changing his position. In a few months itself, he's gone up to 66. Soon, guys, I feel like he could be playing for us. No joke, I mean, he's got the speed. He needs to work on the strength and a lot of the technical stats, but yo, he's coming through, man. Hamadou Mbake might be one for the future by the looks of things. Player growth is growing brilliant with him. And also, that just confirms, you guys are right, I'm gonna have to try and promote my youth academy players as soon as possible and loan them out. That's, I think, the fastest way to get their overall to go up. It just makes sense. It's time to actually play a Europa League game in this series. The last one was hilarious as we just got a free win. But I'm pretty sure if we're getting a free win, everyone else is also going to get a free win. So it'll balance out things. And that means beating PSV here could prove to be really important. They've actually got a very good team. Donny Mullen, a player I was looking into, but of course decided not to sign. He starts for them. They've got Götze. Baumgartlinger is a fairly decent player. It's an interesting PSV team, and this could be a challenge. But on paper, I still feel we're better. Time for our first European night at St. James's Park. I know a lot of people look down upon Thursday night football. Of course, it is the BTEC Champions League. It doesn't have the vibe of the Champions League, but still for a club like Newcastle, getting some European experience, competing in a trophy that I think we might have a chance to win, I think is invaluable. So for me, I'm happy winning the Europa League this season. It may cost us a few games in the Prem because of squad depth issues, but overall, I still think it'll be worth it. Let me know in the comments section, what do you think about Thursday night football? Would you want the club you support to be a part of it? Like, I know United fans complain like they don't want Thursday night football, but ultimately it's also a great chance to win a trophy, maybe get your way into the Champions League as well. So yeah, I like Thursday night football, especially with a club that, you know, doesn't have that big of a chance to win trophies as is the case with Newcastle. So I'm keen on seeing how far we can go in the Europa League this season. Not gonna lie, it's been a long spell of possession for, of course, PSV with Donny Mullen on the ball. They're going backwards now, looking to create some chances with Zahavi. We know he's a good player. That's a good interception right there from Jules Koundé, but struggles to get it away. That is not a good sign. Donny Mullen again on the ball. Looking to play it in, looks for Ihataren. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but Jules Koundé this time with a good challenge again and helps get the ball away. So that was decent, but of course, on the break, this is what it matters. If we can counter PSV in this attack, Almiron breaking through, looks to put it in for Tammy Abraham, goes for goal, struggles to get the shot through, but good signs. On the break, we're looking strong. Free kick for PSV from about 30 yards out. There's no way they're scoring this. Like, come on. They're trying some sort of a set-piece routine. Yep, they are. Chance for them to score. Calvin Phillips with a big block as we do manage to ultimately get the ball away with Saint Maximin in open space, and that's something no defender in the world wants. Here goes Saint Maximin. Could look for the pass for Tammy Abraham. Finds him, and Tammy Abraham scores. What a finish from Tammy. Literally from a PSV free kick, we've managed to counter using the pace of Saint Maximin down the left flank. Tammy Abraham made a perfect run, breaking through the defensive line, getting ahead of the defender, and the finish with his weaker left foot was class. I want to see the progress he's made on his weak foot because I'm pretty sure we've put him on a development plan to improve just that. So we'll take a look after this game. But what a finish. 1-0 up against PSV. That is the first goal we've scored in the Europa League. And that is brilliant to see. And it's Tammy Abraham who comes up with the goods. 1-0 up. If we win this game, I think we'll be favourites to, of course, top this group. Zahavi. Now Mullen looks inside for Zahavi. And well. PSV get their equaliser. A brilliant finish from Zahavi. It kind of hurts because I feel like we've been the far better team so far. But fair enough. That's the quality of a top team from the Eredivisie. They opened us up brilliantly. Jules Koundé getting kind of exposed there. But it is what it is. We're 1-1 and I still think we've got a great chance of winning this game. We've been better on the pitch. Let's get that second goal now. Half-time against PSV and I'm kind of disappointed with the result because I feel like we deserve a bit more. Second half though, 45 minutes left. I still think we've got enough in the tank to win this. Not gonna lie, I do feel like this is the perfect game for a player like Buendia to try and control the midfield, and that's why he's being brought on. You know what guys, Tammy Abraham is really struggling for stamina, so I'm gonna bring him off for Ryan Fraser. And I kind of want to try and make Ryan Fraser like a right forward. That should help him with his, you know, sharpness, overall boost, whatever. And we're going to switch to a 4-4-2 for the rest of the game. Let's see how that plays out. Actually, it might also be worth it, you know, playing Buendia as like a right forward and Fraser as my left mid. So we'll try that out. Looks for Buendia, looking to turn his man, but struggling to do so. I'm backing off. Back for Calvin Phillips. We're trying to build from deep. Here's Saint Maximin now. There's the cheeky skill. Still Saint Maximin. No, the challenge came in. With the 4-4-2, we're looking a lot better attacking-wise. But at the same time, defensively, we could get exposed. So there's always that worry. But Max Arons does really well there. And looks to build forward as well. Can something come of this? Nope. A stupid mistake from Tolisso. We're going to have to share the spoils with PSV for this one because they put a commendable performance at St. James's Park. They managed to equalise. And well, that's how the game finishes. A 1-1 draw against one of the best teams from Netherlands. I'll take it, but I still feel like we could have won this game. Second half, we weren't all that good, but A point from this one is okay. We're now on 4 points in the Europa League. We're now second in the Europa League, and by the looks of things, Ludogorets did, of course, forfeit their game. It's really funny what's happening with them. And by the way, the logo has suddenly popped up for Ludogorets in this game, so I don't know what's going on. We're on 4 points. This other club from, I think, Belgium, Charleroi, I'm not sure where they are from, but they're top of the group with 6 points. We're on 4, so our next game against them is going to be an interesting one. Yo, this is a pretty big offer outside the window for Jamal Lewis. He's been a very good fullback for me in this series, so not too concerned of selling him, but 28 million. He's valued at 29. He's been another one of them fantastic signings that we've made in this series. Almiron offers coming for him, but I'm not keen on selling him. A very good player for this setup. And the same with Calvin Phillips, but a lot of interest in these Newcastle players. And now we go back to the Premier League. A draw in that Europa League game was kind of annoying, but we've got a chance to play Everton now, and we're playing at St James's Park, so a win would definitely be helpful. They're actually below us in the Premier League table. They're 11th. And we've basically played a game less than a lot of the teams, so we could take advantage of that. If we beat Everton, we actually go 7th in the Premier League, maybe 6th if our goal difference is better than United. So a lot of motivation for this one. Newcastle versus Everton. Once again, a couple of changes had to be made for fitness reasons, like Joe Willock and Longstaff coming in, but they're still really good players to have in your setup, so can't complain. Abraham, Saint Maximin, Almiron, all the other key players are starting. At the back, we've got Shah and Conde. This is it. Newcastle, Everton. They've got some good teams. No James Rodriguez, so I guess he's moved on. But their midfield with Decore, Sigurdsson and Alan looks dangerous. And of course, they've got Richarlison up top. This should be a fun game of football. Hopefully, we'll end up on the good side with all three. I feel like the run of games we've got now in the Premier League, you know, the likes of Everton, then Arsenal, then Leicester, and then City, that could really define where we finish in the Premier League this season. If we can start getting results against big teams this season, I think we can finish pretty high, because I feel like the foundation is set in our squad. And yeah, there's a lot of potential here, and I'm hoping we can start off by getting a good result at home against Everton. I kind of want to start with the 4-4-2 in this game, just being super aggressive and seeing where that lands us. So yeah, let's see how things go with the 4-4-2 in this one. For now that we've got Saint Maximin on the attack, looks to bring it inside. Sees Tammy Abraham in a bit of space, chance to shoot, big save from the keeper. Here we go, Calvin Phillips looking to bring the ball forward, and I see Saint Maximin making a good run. No way Eric Bailly intercepted that, but Phillips wins it back. This is looking nice. Tammy Abraham, out wide for Miguel Almiron. Come on, let's do some damage here. Miguel Almiron tries to shoot, but instead makes a joke out of himself the way he dived there, but we're getting in behind the Everton defense, which is a good sign, but in the final third, our productivity has been pretty bad. Richarlison has broken through, and that is a clutch challenge from, of course, Fabian Schär. There's still work to be done, but he couldn't get past. Oh my god, I don't even know what's happening. I couldn't even commentate because it was so fast. Dubravka forced to make a save, and that he did. But we could have easily been 1-0 down to Everton there. That is a lifesaver. Also, I'm going back to my normal formation. Everton are breaking through our midfield way too easily. I feel like the 4-4-2 should be used when you are like a goal down or something, because that's when it can really help. Until then, I think I'm just going to stick with my normal formation. Oh, Tammy Abraham making a good run. Does he have the strength? Can he get it into his stride? No, he can't. As Digne, look at the roulette he did in that position to help clear the ball away. That requires a ton of confidence, and well, Digne has an abundance of it. Half time, and it's a 0-0 scoreline so far. Kind of underwhelming, you know. There weren't really many chances. We had that early big chance with Tammy Abraham, which we couldn't take. Everton had that one chance with Dubravka saved. Let's see what the second half brings. I still fancy myself in this one. Oh, that is a very good pass from Everton as they get in behind. I don't know why the player stopped there. He could have just continued to run at me, and I would have really struggled to deal with him. But now Decore on the run here, linking up well. Still Decore. Chance for them to score. Jamal Lewis with a super clutch tackle there to save us from conceding. And now, on the other end of the pitch, it could help start a counter-attack as Calvin Phillips is bombing forward. Looks for Tammy Abraham. Phillips again. Now it is Miguel Almiron. Could look for a cross or a cutback for Longstaff. Goes for goal. What a finish. What a freaking finish from Sean Longstaff. I messed up his name. Sean Longstaff. Is that the first goal he scored since that FA Cup screamer he bagged? I'm pretty sure. I think I am. He doesn't score many goals, but when he scores, it's important ones. A big goal for us against Everton. A simple cutback from Almiron. Longstaff then places that one bottom left corner. One thing I must say, in this whole spell of play, you must have seen Tammy Abraham's movement. He took the two defenders with him forward, and that completely ended the Everton backline, and we scored really because of that. So fair play Tammy Abraham for the movement. Sean Longstaff with the goal, and we're 1-0 up. Oh, this is not good. Oh, brilliant tackle, but no, that is so unlucky. How did the ball fall perfectly for Alan there, who just slammed that in the back of the net? Dubravka didn't even move, and I'm pretty sure that was from outside the box. That's as sweet as a strike gets. Like, have a look at this. We won the challenge with Shah, but the ball fell perfectly for Alan, who just slammed that in the back of the net. Super frustrating, and it's 1-1. Saint Maximin now looks for Willock as he finds Saint Maximin in behind. Is he onside? I'm still not sure, but the dribbling is on point here from him. Can I try pass inside for Willock? Yep, that's worked. Now Tammy Abraham. No, I can't mess that. Oh, he still gets it. Tammy Abraham with the dribbling. He's got the strength as well. Goes for goal. No way Jordan Pickford saved that. That's incredible. Usually those shots from those angles go in. Massive save from Pickford to deny Tammy Abraham. Ridiculous goalkeeping. That should be 2-1 Newcastle. How? You know what, guys? Just give me that one last chance. That is all I want. And Saint Maximin running in behind could mean just that. Go for goal. Saint Maximin at the death has saved us. 3 points guaranteed now, because there's no way Everton are making a comeback. Saint Maximin's pace, man, is just ridiculous. He creates goal-scoring chances just by running directly at the opposing goal. Like, look at this. The Everton defence weren't catching up to him. Saint Maximin running all the way. Weak foot finish. Bang. We've made it 2-1 against Everton at the death. A big goal for us in this series, because that's 3 points secured. And we could potentially be 6th in the Premier League. Who knows? 6th or 7th at the very least. So that's awesome. We've made it 2-1. A big moment in the game. Come on. Scoring and winning with the 90th minute goal is always super satisfying. And this wasn't any different. Saint Maximin this season has been unbelievably good for us, and he's been so clutch, and that continues. A 2-1 win for us against Everton. We've started off the difficult run of Premier League games with a good win. Let's do a quick checkup on Tammy Abraham to see how stuff is going on with him. He's gone up by 2 ratings this season, which is awesome. And have a look at this, guys. We've completed his weak foot rating. He's now got a 5-star weak foot, which is just superb. I think it's now time we put him on a plan that boosts his skill moves, which will be the mobile striker one. It boosts his sprint speed and acceleration as well. A lot of his dribbling stats. It'll take about 10 weeks, I presume, but I think 100% it's going to be worth it. And then I want to try and work towards getting his work rate up. So, well, let's keep going with this. Guys, I think loaning players is actually broken on this game. We've just loaned out Matthew Longstaff, and he's gone from 73 to 77 already. I'm pretty sure Sean Longstaff hasn't even hit that overall rating. Where's he gone? Let's find Sean Longstaff. He should be somewhere here. This is actually OP. There he is, Sean Longstaff. We've been playing him so much. He's only still 75 rated. Yo, we're gonna have to start loaning out players at this rate. I'm definitely gonna loan out any of the other youth academy players we bring in, because that way we might be seeing them in the first team a lot more sooner. 7th in the Premier League. I'm pretty sure this is one of the highest positions we've ever occupied in this series in the Prem. So that's awesome. We win our next game though against 4th place Arsenal. Yep, of course Arsenal are 4th in the league. We beat them, and then we could go 3rd in the Premier League if results go our way. But realistically 5th or 6th. So you know what, let's go for it. Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium is not going to be an easy game. I do remember last season a Lacazette goal did give us an L, but still I'm ready for this, man. Let's get into it. Not messing about with my team at all. Practically my strongest 11, and I'm ready for this one. Looking at the Arsenal team, Aubameyang, Xhaka, Partey, they've signed Kimpembe. Interesting. They've got some interesting players, but also some older players like Willian and all, which is not too sure about. But Martinelli is exciting. Aubameyang is very good. Thomas Partey in midfield. They're playing a 5 at the back, which is never fun to break down. So let's just see how this pans out on the pitch. Here we go at Emirates. We're rocking it out. It's purple. Looks kind of good. Maybe it's a bit, you know, too colorful, I guess. But you know what? I'm okay with it. It looks pretty good according to me. So Anyways, we need to, win this game against Arsenal, or at least get a good result, because I want to get on a good run of form in the Prem. This season, my goal is to finish top 8 at the minimum. Top 6 would be just a dream. I feel like we've got the players, we've got the squad, we've got a good striker, good quality wingers. I feel like it is possible, but we need results in games like this if we want to achieve top 6, which, as I said, is the dream. Thomas Partey, Aubameyang with way too much space, and that's just shocking defending from me as well, guys. I just gave Aubameyang acres of space to shoot, literally from a throw in. This chance came by for Arsenal. Well, I'm talking about finishing top 6, and that's the kind of defending I do. Well, yeah. Horrendous. We're 1-0 down to Arsenal. Not the start I wanted. The worst thing about going 1-0 down to Arsenal these days is because of the fact that they play a 3 at the back, or a 5 at the back formation actually. It is a nightmare. Aubameyang goes through on goal. It's 2-0. What are we doing? It's a complete collapse from us. 2-0 down in 15 minutes. This is embarrassing. Aubameyang's pace has just completely ripped us apart. Unreal scenes. This is nuts. 15 minutes and Aubameyang has just destroyed us. I don't know how we're going to mount a comeback here. This could get ugly. You know what? This is probably the kind of game where the 4-4-2 is designed to shine. So I've, of course, changed my tactic. We're going to attacking. And let's see if the 4-4-2 can somehow help us salvage something out of this game. Oh, I see Saint Maximin making that run, and he's completely broken through. There's the pace of Saint Maximin. That could help us get back into the game. Oh, Saint Maximin rolls this one past the keeper. That's exactly why he's now playing as a striker in the 4-4-2. And Saint Maximin strikes a lethal counter-attack from one midfielder straight to the striker. A through ball, a threaded pass, breaks through the 5 at the back defense they've got. I could have maybe squared it for Tammy Abraham, but I just knew Saint Maximin was going to put that one in the back of the net, and it's 2-1. We've managed to get a goal back in the first half itself. Let's build on this. Oh my god, Aubameyang through on goal. He goes for a chip. No way! How is that going in? A huge deflection off Conde, and Dubravka just... This is what he did. He literally just put his arm in the air. Like, what is that? My god, Arsenal make it 3-1. This is just horrendous. Have a look at this again, guys. What was that? The deflection, oh my god. Oh, such a terrible goal to concede. It's a hat-trick from Aubameyang in the first half itself. My good god, I thought we were getting back in the game with the Saint Maximin goal, but oh no. It's complete humiliation here at the Emirates Stadium. This isn't what I signed up for. Let's see what we can do in the remainder of this game. The battle is still not lost. Only 2 goals in it. We can still push. We need to get into the second half and definitely need some changes. I'm going to bring on Ryan Fraser and Sean Longstaff. We need midfielders. And in a game like this, in the formation we're using, it just makes sense to do this. So, well, let's just hope for the best now. 4-4-2 against Arsenal. We're 3-1 down. I don't know what to expect from this. Still Saint Maximin. Finesse shot. Oh my god, that's off the post. The pain, guys, the pain. We deserved a goal for that. Saint Maximin has been in brilliant form. He deserved something from that. Oh, goal there. And you know what? This game could have gone either way, but now it's just looking increasingly difficult. Oh, that's painful, but we still might do something here. As it's Tammy Abraham. Looks for Tolisso. If he can get there first, that'll be nice. That's superb. A cross back in, but Kimpembe with the block. Arsenal have been so lucky in the second half. Here we go with Tammy Abraham's strength. Go on, Tammy. That's brilliantly done. Looks for the pass for Saint Maximin. No way that's that blocked as well. What's going on in this game, man? Everything either seems to get blocked. Nothing's going our way. Arsenal have been so lucky here at the Emirates, man. This second half, I feel like we could have turned things around. I'm honestly gutted. I feel like in the second half, we created the chances that were enough to get us at least a draw. But the early hat-trick from Aubameyang, it killed us, man. He literally paced abuse past our defense for the entire game. And yeah, that's what's up. Aubameyang was superb, and it's a 3-1 defeat. This season against the bigger teams, we've really struggled. Look at the performances, guys, we've had against the big teams this season. It's a big L that we took to Arsenal, a big L that we took to Man United. In the Cup, of course, we lost to City, but at least that was a good performance. And I don't think... Yeah, we lost to Spurs as well. The only big game we've won so far this season was against Liverpool in the Community Shield final. So, yep, stuff needs to change. We need to be playing better against the big teams, and well, we've got an opportunity to do so in the next episode when we take on Leicester, City and the likes. So, yeah, hopefully we can get it done. Isn't this some brilliant news to get after a terrible defeat? Callum Wilson has recovered from the ACL and he's back in training. This is huge, man. We've been playing without a backup striker for God knows how long. Tammy Abraham has had to play so many games on like 70% stamina, but that won't be the case now because Callum Wilson is back. Now, he has suffered some big setbacks with his overall, but let's hope he can gain that soon. 76 is his rating now, and a lot of his stats have dipped massively, but I still feel he'll be a very good goal scorer and a very good squad player for us in this series. But I'm so happy he's back. Callum Wilson is available to play, and you know what? I'm going to play him in this one against Charleroi. I think I've said that name right. But anyways, we're going to sim this one in the Europa League, and I'm hoping we can win it and keep our fairly decent run going in the Europa League, and we can. A 3-1 win. Saint Maximin, of course, comes on and scores. Nuno Tavares and Wilson comes on and scores as well in this one. So I think he played only about 53 minutes, so that's pretty good for him. And hopefully next episode we can see him on the pitch. But a nice win in the Europa League to cap this episode. Oh wow, okay, this makes things interesting. A 10 million offer for Dubravka, and we could possibly get more. We sell Dubravka, guys. He's 32, by the way. We sell him, we'll be up to like about 15 million, and our wage budget will be up to 80,000. That is enough to sign a younger goalkeeper that could give us a few more seasons, honestly. Could that be a plan of action? Maybe we also work towards selling some other players in the squad. Let's say the goalkeepers and maybe even this Muto guy. And we may have enough money to sign a quality keeper. This makes things interesting. Of course, we could even negotiate to get more for Dubravka. Obviously, that could work. This makes things interesting. I like Dubravka, don't get me wrong, but if we can get good money for him to sign another keeper, it just makes business sense to do that. So, the question for you guys is on your screen, I guess. Should we sell Dubravka? Should we negotiate with Schalke so that we can make the change in January? Because the only way I'm signing a new keeper is if I sell Dubravka because we need the funds. Let me know what you guys think about this. A big question to end off today's episode. In the Europa League, we're now top of the group, plus with the extra 3 points we'll be getting because of Ludogorets being a bit glitched in this game. So I think we're in a good spot to top this group, and that's awesome. Player of the episode for me, it's got to be Saint Maximin. Just so dominant in this episode. Again, down the wing, he's just so freaking good. And in this episode, he was finishing really well, making runs really well, linked up with others really well. So for me, it's got to be Saint Maximin. For now, though, this is where we wrap things up. Let me know what's the scene with the goalkeeper situation. What do you guys think we should do? Apart from that, of course, next episode, we're playing league leader City, Pep Guardiola City, and that's going to be fun. We'll get through quite a few games as well, maybe up until this Chelsea game point. So we'll see how things go. But if you're enjoying this Newcastle career mode, keep the support coming in by dropping a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time.